Eric Resnick, 1828 Grace Avenue Northeast. Mr. President, members of the board, and administration. The high school reorganization of the 1970s took more than a year of intense study, community engagement, planning, and it was still difficult. But you want to hurry this plan through in 5 weeks is an injustice, and you shouldn't do it. You need to do your work and do it well before it's even appropriate to start talking about what a single high school would look like, if it's even desirable at all. On November the 15th, the superintendent was talking about adding technical education opportunities at Timken, not closing it. Now he's trying to tell us that what was good on November 15th is somehow unjust and an abomination that has gone on too long. Really? You're being asked to approve a half-baked plan that changes almost daily, complete with new talking points whenever opponents point out its flaws. That's salesmanship, not thoughtfulness, and unbecoming to this district. Your superintendent's presentations are highly nuanced and full of half-truths that shift with additional points of view and facts. That's result-driven advocacy, not thoughtfulness, and not diligence that you must exercise. Listen to what your constituents told you and slow down. In your Finance Committee meeting today, you learned that state aid to this district will go up next year from $79 million to $87 million, and up again the next year to $96 million. Since those figures are only a week old, there was no way to know that when this proposal was sold as the only option before insolvency. The state is giving this community time. There's no emergency. Please be wise and use the time. This proposal is all about robbing Timken to pay McKinley, and mostly for athletics. It runs counter to the best practices for high-poverty urban districts, and that is unconscionable at any price. If you want to talk about injustice, that's injustice. High-poverty urban districts need small schools, small classes, safety, good climate, and interest-based choice. Our schools give them that now, and there's no financial emergency threatening it. Our high schools are not broken. Other urban districts like Cleveland have been trying to make their high schools more like ours. Our community has always valued best practices, been generous enough to fund them, and had faith in this board to reflect those values. Focus on the meeting the needs of the students in the community first. This isn't Timken versus McKinley. It's about what's best for this community and preserving the integrity of how this school district meets its needs. This is no time to rush into a bad plan.